para allá, mucho peor.
Se tapó el escritorio.
Mirá cómo está. Mirá el puente, lo está por tapar.
Heavy rains this morning in Greater Buenos Aires, AMBA, have so far left numerous streets and highways flooded and residential areas inundated. More than 100 millimeters of water fell overnight, causing flooding in several cities. The rain will continue into the afternoon, and an orange alert is in effect in several provinces. Consequently, social media is filled with videos showing flooded streets and submerged cars. San Martín and Lanús are among the cities most affected. In Villa Maipú, in the San Martín district, floodwaters swept away several parked cars, leaving them piled up, blocking streets in the neighborhood. The strong currents swept some vehicles for more than 2 blocks, creating a horrific scene. Cars were dented and badly damaged. Residents reported that in the early hours of the morning, cars were floating in the streets like fish.
A las 5 de la mañana yo estaba así. Yo estaba acá a la vuelta y el mío también. Pero más tarde, a las 6, estaba a la vereda.
The storm hit hard early Saturday morning. In Greater Buenos Aires, AMBA, rainfall exceeded 100 millimeters, and an orange alert was in effect for heavy and persistent rain. In Buenos Aires, the most affected areas were Villa Devoto, Villa Pueyrredón, Liniers, Villa Santa Rita, Villa Urquiza, and Saavedra, where the water caused significant inconvenience and traffic problems. The weather forecast was not encouraging. Southerly winds were forecast to blow between 35 and 50 kilometers with gusts reaching 75 kilometers raising concerns about the risk of falling trees and power lines. The morning also presented a critical outlook for utility companies. According to data from the Electricity Regulatory Agency, ENRE, approximately 16,000 families woke up without electricity in various areas of the city. The most affected areas were Flores, Floresta, Parque Avellaneda, Villa General Mitre, and Villa Santa Rita, where residents reported hours-long power outages. In response to the weather warning, the Buenos Aires city government launched an operation last night involving civil defense, traffic, police, firefighters, public space crews, and the emergency guard, coordinated by a single coordination and control center. More than 200 storm-related calls were answered through the 103 hotline, which was overwhelmed with requests for assistance. Another worrying fact is the behavior of the Medrano River, which flows into the Rio de la Plata. Its flow recorded a 142% increase above its minimum level and exceeded 5 meters, becoming the basin with the heaviest load and highest discharge at that time, increasing the risk of overflow. At the same time, operations continue on highways and tunnels to clear floodwaters and prevent accidents, especially in the area near General Paz. The Moscomi, Cerati, and Spinetta crossings were temporarily closed until the water level receded.